Welcome to the market update. We're at the Rochester Athletic Club. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Brent Frueh. I'm the General Manager here at the Rochester Athletic Club.
And Brent, I grew up coming here for, it was the citywide Rochester racquetball tournament. And I know that some of these courts have now changed recently. What are some of the improvements that you've made to the Rochester Athletic Club?
Well, we've really had a shortage of fitness floor space for probably the last few years. Our membership has grown. The patterns after COVID have changed. The usage trends around gyms across the country, leaning more free weights, and that just crammed our space. We always kind of were eyeing that space over there that, if we need that space, that's a logical place to take. So we increased 4,000 square feet of our fitness floor. So almost doubled our free weight space by adding that new space.
And I remember watching on Instagram, this construction progress wasn't just like a coat of paint and some flooring. Talk through what you did inside this space.
Sure. Well, we had to tear down all the 2 squash courts, 3 racquetball courts. We tore down all those walls and then built it from the ground up. It's mostly just a space, but the design elements are pretty high end, and it took probably 5 months to finish, but we're pretty happy with the results. We kept 2 racquetball courts and squash courts. They're convertible to either sport. We found a system out there, we didn't even know it existed before this, that we were able to continue offering both those forms of play here, because we do have a small part of our membership that really values those courts, whether they're a squash player or racquetball player.
Absolutely. I saw someone walking in with their racquetball bag, so they're getting ready to go play a game.
Sure.
Within the space, the 4,000 square feet, what type of equipment can be found inside?
Well, mostly it's half racks. We have 10 half racks in there. We put some turf in there so people can pull tanks and get that push-pull exercise, cardio up. Put a lot of benches, mostly, and dumbbells. Really, that's mostly it. We have a couple other pieces of equipment that are coming in soon that we're excited about, but really it's just space. People can do band work, they can do all kinds of things that, it was hard to find that just space to do that stuff. They were doing it up here in the hallway, they were doing it out on the tennis court balcony, wherever they could find it. Now there's a real dedicated space for that.
That's great.
Yeah.
And for a racquetball lover like myself, growing up playing the sport is by no means dead. There's still people playing.
For sure.
But there's this other sport that has come up. I think it starts with like pickle or something like that. What is that sport that you guys are leaning into and creating space for?
Yeah, I think pickleball obviously is, if you haven't heard of it, you've been living under a rock, but pickleball is all the craze. It's been the craze for several years. I think the infrastructure, people are trying to, convert courts, build courts, whatever they can do to keep up with this craze. So last year we took two of our tennis courts, our outdoor tennis courts, converted them into 8 pickleball courts, and I was just out there a little bit ago. There's definitely people playing. We have a couple full leagues. I mean, it's build it and they will come right now with pickleball.
Very cool. Well, for those that are interested in becoming a member, learning more about what the Rochester Athletic Club has to offer, where can they go online? How can they find out more?
www.racmn.com.
Awesome. Come and join Rochester Athletic Club, meet Brent and his team. They'd be happy to help. Congratulations on the growth.
Thank you.